Well, good morning, everybody. Here we are at Social Media Phoenix, and today we're going to talk about creating wonderful pictures with PowerPoint. So let's get going right away. It's actually not difficult at all. Just follow these steps. Number one, you'll open PowerPoint and make sure you're on the home menu. Choose Layout. A box like this will come up. Pick the blank layout. Now, everything will work on any one of these layouts, except you'll just find working on a blank piece of paper a whole lot easier. Then you're going to click on View. And in that box, and usually it's already clicked for you, but you want to make sure ruler and grid lines are checked. It gives you a measuring point, and we want to make sure our pictures are shaped correctly for social media. And your picture will look like this. You'll see all these squares like that. They're all equal squares. Different versions of PowerPoint have different types of squares. Mine work best like this. Now going forward, you're not going to be able to see my grid lines. They don't show up on a PowerPoint presentation, but just know they're there. So now I'm going to click on Insert, and from the Insert menu, I'm going to select Shapes, right? And I'm going to select a rectangle. And the first thing I'm going to do on one slide, I'm going to make a new slide and create a 6 by 6 rectangle. That's 6 squares by 6 squares, and that way I have a nice square inset. Then I'll create another PowerPoint, another slide, and do the same thing as a rectangle shape. If the rectangles come out shaded, don't worry, just right click on it, click on Format Shape, and click on No Fill, and you'll get them looking like this. Here's the 6 by 3 rectangle. So that's 6 squares across, 3 down. And again, you want these so that they'll properly format your pictures into the right size when you go to save them. Now it's time to save your PowerPoint. Once you've got those 2 squares on 2 separate slides, save your PowerPoint. Now you got a template, and you never have to go through those steps again. So moving forward, now we're going to click on the Insert menu item again. We are going to select a picture from our computer. And you'll open up a box similar to this, and you'll pick a picture that you want to upload. And I picked this little free picture for our demonstration. And then what you do, once that picture's on there, you just resize it, drag and drop the corners till it fits inside that square. This one's for a square picture. And this one is, if I squish it up a bit, is for the 6 by 3. And that creates a rectangle in a 2-to-1 ratio, which social media likes a lot. So let's go back. Yep, that's the square. And there's the rectangular picture. And moving on, we want to save our picture to the desktop. Before you start to save it, though, click on the picture and then select All. That's using a Control-A in Windows or Command-A in Apple. Then this menu will open up, and you'll right-click on that. You'll right-click to get that menu, and you'll go Save as Picture. Right? And now it'll save it to your computer. It'll ask you to name it. It defaults to Picture 1, and you want to change that into your keywords. So for this picture, I'll put freestuff.png, but rename it with whatever pictures your business is, whatever keywords your business is. Now your picture is saved to your computer, and it's ready for editing. When I edit my pictures, I always use a 650 by 650 pixel or a 650 by 325 pixels. They seem to work best across all social media sites. Doesn't mean you have to. It's just I've just found they always seem to work, right? And now let's go live, and I'll show you exactly how I do that, and you'll get to see how everything works. So I'm going to get out of the PowerPoint here, close it, and let's open up a brand new PowerPoint. Okay, here we are. So it says, you see how it normally opens up, click to add title. So first thing I'm going to do is click on Layout, make it blank. Then I'm going to go over here. Now, I know it's very faint on your screens. I'm sure you see that this is already done, but the view, see my grid lines and my rulers are already there. And so first thing I want to do is create one of those rectangles. So I'm going to go up here, Insert, Shape, and I'm going to pick the rectangle. And the first thing I do is, like I say, I like to do 6 by 6. So, and it comes up nice and blue. So there's 6 by 6. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I'm 7. Let's make sure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 6 by 6. Now, notice on my screen, it doesn't really look like it's a square. It looks like kind of a little different, but don't worry, it saves in a perfect square. And now to get rid of that blue, I'm going to click on Format Shape. I'm going to click on No Fill. Close. Then there's my first one. Now I'm going to right click and I'm going to make a new slide. And now I want to do my rectangle. So Insert, Shape. I'm going to pick the rectangle again. And this time I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 all the way over to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got the new Windows 10. It's shaping them a little bit different. So there's my 6 by 6. Again, right click, Format Shape, No Fill. And I'm going to close, and there's my 6 by 6. And now I can make my pictures. So this time, just for demonstration, I showed you a square picture. I'm going to create a rectangular picture. Now that I know it's the right shape, if I want, I can move it into the center wherever I want. Oops, I forgot. Let me save. I'm going to save this as a PowerPoint presentation. Let me put it on my desktop. See, called Presentation 1. And I'm going to just put for my pics. And save it. So now I can use it whenever I have pictures. All right, so let's insert. I'm going to insert a picture here. Let's go to my desktop. And then let's scroll down. I pick one. I'm going to use this picture here. See, Facebook Business in 3 simple steps. And now I'm going to take it and drag these corners. There and there. Okay. I've got it almost covered. By the way, when you get used to using this, you can take even the borders off of that. So there. Now I know my picture's pretty much the right size. I click on the picture. I hit Control A. And now I save as picture. I want to save it onto my desktop. And let's see. Now I'm going to rename my picture Social Media Phoenix. And I could put class, or I'll put class. Okay, Social Media Phoenix class. Those are the keywords I want. Let's save it. And that's all there is to it. My picture is now saved. And here it is right here. Here's my editor. Now it's nice and big. Now I want to edit the picture. And I always look at the crop first because I want it 2:1. 450C. It's kind of not, so I want it. So what I'm going to do is take the Y part, and on the left, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, there's 900. And then 1, 2, 3 on the bottom, 1, 2, 3 on the top. So now I see it's a 2:1 ratio. Okay. And then edit picture, and then on this program, and there's 100. I just like to use the Microsoft Picture Manager. There's lots of different programs you can do the exact same thing with. And then I like to custom width and height, and I'm going to make it 650 by 325. Okay, 650 by 325. Okay. And now I'll save it. And sometimes, you know what? Sometimes I hit autocorrect. Sometimes it makes me happy. Sometimes it doesn't. So let's click on autocorrect. It didn't do much because I made it perfectly in the first place. But sometimes it makes them look funky. So I undo that and save. There it is. Save. And now that's all ready to upload to Facebook or Google Plus or wherever I want it. And it's in the perfect size. And gives me that. So there's your lesson. Hope that helps you out. Let me know, and you can always get me at 602-492-7272. And you all have a great day. Talk to you soon.